Greetings and welcome to today's session where we are basically going to design a website using Microsoft Expression Web. So this is the practical scenario question that Kisakye Charles General Hardware is a fast-growing hardware business in Mubende Town, and it has customers from different parts of the country. Currently, the hardware advertises in some newspapers, banners, and posters its new products and stock. The administration wishes to put this to another level by using more ICTs to interact effectively with the public on all that happens at the hardware shop, including staff information, showroom, and active page queries where customers can provide feedback form. Task: with your skills of ICT, help the administration to achieve this goal. A support folder called Hardware has been provided containing some files to help you achieve this on behalf of management. So this is the practical number that we are supposed to approach. Now here are the support files. There is Hardware. So these are some of the images that you are supposed to use in working out your website. So to begin with, we are going to create a website where we shall store our files. So I'm creating a folder, Kakuru Benard, let's say 008. Then I open this folder. Inside, I create another folder. I call it, say, item 2. I press enter. So this is where we shall store our website files. So now it is better we open support files, we copy the images that are here. So let's copy all these images in the support file called Hardware. We paste them in our folder, open Benard, open item 2, and paste them here. So I've pasted all the images in my working folder. So when I open Kakuru Benard item 2, these are the images that I've pasted there. So meaning that this folder called item 2, it will have these images and the HTML files that we are going to create. Now, when you get such a question, what you need to do first is to plan how many pages are you going to create and how should your layout look like. So we start with planning. So for example, we are going to create a home page where we shall have a brief introduction about Kisakye General Hardware. We highlight key of our products and services, maybe in user and update section. We shall create about us page where we are putting some history and mission for the hardware store, information about team and staff. From there, we shall have a detailed list of products available. We can even have images and describe them. Then we shall have a contact us page. And this contact us page will have the information to contact us and also an active form where customers can send queries or feedback. So let's get started. Now, first of all, we are going to click on Start. We look for Expression Web. Once Expression Web has opened, that is Expression Web 4, it opens. So after it has opened, we are going to go to Site, New Site. After clicking New Site, we choose, that is under Site, General, we click on One Page Site. Then we browse where to store our website. I browse. I'm going to store it on the desktop in a folder called Kakuru Benard. I double click. Then I also double click item 1 and item 2. I click open and then OK. So this is what happens. It shows your images and the first page, which is named default. So I right click on default and choose rename and call it home.html. I press enter and click yes. So after doing that, I can now double click to start working. So here we are going to have at least let's start by putting like a table. So I got table, insert, I put one row and maybe 3 columns. We shall see how to use them. My table should be centered. I click OK. So at this point, we are going to put some information on our home page. So I've prepared some information, Kisakye Charles General Hardware. So I can type it here in the middle, Kisakye Charles General Hardware. Kisakye Charles General Hardware, can say website. So I can highlight this, I center, I bold, I increase font size to around 36. I can even give it a font color. Maybe I give it red, I apply. So I can come in the first cell here, I insert picture from file, then I choose logo, I click OK or cancel any of those. Then I also click in the third column, I go to insert picture from file, I can put a logo as well and I click OK. So this is what I've done for my header. I can even put some color for my header to appear like that. Then below I'm going to put, say, our motto, and our motto for this time round, I can say building for the future, restoring the past. So that is my motto. I can put it centered. I can increase font size. I can bold it and maybe italicize it. I can give it a different font color, for example blue. I apply. Then below this, I want us to put a table of navigation links. So I go to table, insert. I'm going to put one row and 4 columns representing the number of pages centered. I can put it about 60% of my page. I can increase cell padding, cell spacing. I can put a border of my table, let's set to about 4. I can give it color red, and then the background color of my table of links, maybe I can give it let's say lime. I click OK. So here we are going to have home page. Here I'm going to have about us page. This one will link to showroom page. This one will link to contact us page. So I can highlight my table like that. I bold, I center. I can increase font size a bit, maybe to around 18. Then below here, I would like to put a horizontal line. I go to insert HTML horizontal line. I double click it. I can increase the height, maybe it's 6. I can give it, say, color blue. So far, those are the colors I'm using. Make it solid, centered. I click OK. So that is my horizontal line. And now after doing this, I can even put a marquee here. So I'm going to put a marquee here. I'm going to put a marquee. So I click below. Then here there is code. So I click code. And now here, before body closes, I'm going to open marquee. Marquee. Then in the middle there, I can say welcome to Kisakye Charles General Hardware. So I can go back to design here. This is my marquee. I can bold it. I can leave it like that. Here I can increase font size, maybe to about 18. Here I can change font. Maybe I can choose that kind of font, bolded. Can even give it a background color if I want. So below here, we are almost done. So I can click in front of the marquee and press enter. So this, we are almost done. Let's right click, page properties, I come to title. This is home. This is home page. Then under formatting, I can come to colors, background. I choose, let's say, aqua. Then if you want a picture, you choose that option, you browse it and click OK. So far, that is the background of my website. I can save changes and click OK. Now, from here, we are going to create other pages. We link them and we start putting content on every page. So I'm going to create a new page here. I can click new document or I press Ctrl N. So this page, I right click, page properties, page title. This is about us. Under formatting, I choose the background, aqua, to maintain the consistency. Then I save changes. It will be saved in my folder. I save. Another page, I'm going to right click, page properties, page title. This is showroom. Then under formatting, background color, aqua, OK. Save changes, Ctrl S, save. Another page, right click, page properties, page title. This is contact us. Then I go under formatting, I get the background color, I click OK, Ctrl S, save. Don't do anything there. Now the 4 pages are here. 1, contact us, showroom, about us, home. Now I'm going to link. So I highlight home. There are 3 ways to put the hyperlink. 1, I can press Ctrl K, or I can go to insert, hyperlink, or I can right click where I've highlighted, I choose hyperlink. So here I choose the home page which I've highlighted here. So on the list I can choose home, and make sure before you proceed this one reads home.html without HTTP. If it reads that, first click outside like there, then you click home again so that it is home.html. Click OK. Highlight about us, Ctrl K, then select about us, confirm about us.html, click OK. Highlight showroom, Ctrl K, select showroom, confirm the address, click OK. Contact us, Ctrl K, contact us.html, click OK. So that is how we do the linking at the beginning. So I can save changes. And maybe here I'm going to put, I can click here and press enter like those times, and then here I'm going to put a footer. So in here I'm going to put a table of 1 row and 1 column. I can leave it maybe centered 100%, maybe cell padding can also be there to about 4. Then the border can increase it maybe to about 4. Color of my border, I can still choose red. Background color, I can still choose lime. I say OK. Then here, centered, I can say designed by Kakuru Benard 2024. So I highlight this. I can bold. I can increase font size to about maybe 18. I save changes. So meaning that the content will be in between here. And this one will work as our footer. So I can copy. I can select all. Ctrl A, Ctrl C. Highlight everything. Ctrl A, right click, copy, or Ctrl C. Go to About Us, paste. Ctrl V, save changes. Showroom, Ctrl V, save changes. Contact Us, Ctrl V, save changes. So we have made our pages to have similar designs. What will differ will be the content. So for example, welcome to our home page. Here I've clicked. We are going to put some content on the home page. So I'm going to say, for example, this kind of information. Here on the home page, I can insert a table so that I can organize my work in like columns. Insert table. I can have 1 row and 2 columns. I can put my table to the center. Yes, it can be 100%. I click OK. So here on the left, I'm going to put my paragraphs of text. Then I can increase font size maybe to about 24. Then here in the cell to the right, I'm going to insert at least an image. So I go to insert picture from file. I can insert like this image. I click OK. So this image, right click, picture properties to adjust appearance. Then I can say maybe 400 as the width. I click OK. So that kind of image has been inserted. So stay this August. This I can highlight it. I can center. I can bold it, italicize. I can change color. Maybe I can put red. I apply. So this, we are done with our home page. I can also highlight this work and center it for paper balancing. I save changes. I click OK. So far, this is our page. Home page is done. Now, let me go to About Us page. With About Us page, we are going to put some small information, the team, and all that. So I'm going to put this kind of paragraph there. I can put this paragraph, I can highlight, I center, can increase font size, maybe to about 18. After this, we are going to put a table. I got table, insert table of about 4 rows, 3 columns, centered, maybe about 80%. I can increase the cell padding, the cell spacing. I can put the border size. The color we are going to maintain the same for our tables, so that we are not using very many colors. Oh, this is not how it should be. We had chosen the color for the border to be red, then color inside this one. Okay, like this. So we can have our table. Let me increase font size to about 18. We can have names or name, job title, maybe email. So here, this I can choose to bold and center it. Names, we can have these ones. There is Charles Kisakye. I can paste here. We have Nakato Esther. We have St. Peter Joseph. This one, job title, we are seeing this one as the founder director. We are seeing Esther as the operations manager. We can have St. Peter Joseph as the executive, the sales executive. This one can be charles@gmail.com. This one can be esther@gmail.com. This one will be maybe jose@gmail.com. So these ones we can put them to be maybe in blue color. We apply, maybe we can even underline them to show that they are emails. So I save changes. So below here, I want us to have like a horizontal line. So I go to insert HTML, horizontal line. Then below here, I want us to put a table. Let's insert another table. Go under table, insert table. At least 1 row, 3 columns. The table should be centered at best. 80%, no problem. We click OK. So here, in the first cell, we are going to put, for example, Charles Kisakye. Insert picture from file, image 2. I click OK. So I can right click, picture properties, appearance, keep aspect ratio, or I can leave it there. I say 400. I click OK. Then I click here. I insert picture from file. Let's say image 1. I click OK. Right click, picture properties, appearance. I can put like 400. The same. So I put the last person. This one I can pick this one. Okay. Right click, picture properties, appearance, 400. I click OK. So I can click in front of this picture here. I press enter, you write something. Also the same for this one. Click here, press enter, write something. And the last one, I click in front, I press enter, I write. So I can select, I can bold, I can center, I can save changes and click OK. So here I think we are done with our team. I save changes, homepage, we are done. Showroom, we are done. Then I go to, about us, then let's go to showroom. When we reach on showroom, we can put some small information there on showroom that our showroom in Mubende showcases a wide range of products. So this one, I can have, let's say, font size 18. I can center my content. Then after this, let's start at our showroom. I can bold it, underline it. I can give it a different font color. Say blue. I apply. You can even increase font size of this. So below here, we are going to put our images. So I'm going to insert picture from file. Sorry, let's first put a table. Table, insert table. I can first have one row and 3 columns. Table centered, maybe about we can say 80%. Click OK. So in the first cell, I'm going to insert picture from file. I can insert one of the images, for example this. I click OK, right click, picture properties, appearance. I can say 400. I click OK. Then I click here. I go to insert picture from file. I can insert another one like this one. I click OK, right click, picture properties, appearance. Can put 400 and click OK. Maybe we need to make it proper. Picture properties, appearance, 400 by 250. I click OK. Click on this one, right click, picture properties, appearance, remove aspect ratio by 250 so that they are all similar. In the last cell, insert picture from file. I can get another image, for example this one. I click OK, right click, picture properties, appearance, remove this, 400 by 250. I click OK. So below here I can put a horizontal line so that I have my work well balanced. Insert HTML, more horizontal. Choose horizontal line. I'm going to put another table, and a table, insert one row, 3 columns, centered, 80%. I click OK. So in the first cell, I go to insert picture from file. I put, say, this one. I click OK. Right click, picture properties, appearance, remove aspect ratio, 400 by 250. I click OK. Click in the next cell, insert picture from file. You select another, let's say this one. I click OK. Right click, picture properties, appearance, remove aspect ratio, 400 by 250. Click OK. Click in the next cell, insert picture from file. So we can have, let's say this one. OK. Right click, picture properties, appearance, remove aspect ratio, 400 by 250. Click OK. So there we have inserted at least some images on our page. I save changes and click OK. So we are done with the showroom page. It's like a gallery page. Now let's go to contact us. So on contact us, we are going to create a form at least. But before we create a form, we can put some information. So like this one, I can increase font size to about 18, centered. So in case of any questions, you can fill out this form. You can bold this. I can even underline it. Can even change color. So here, fill out our query form. We will get back to you as soon as possible. So here I want us to create a form. At times we are asked to create a form and all that. So meanwhile, I'm publishing a book only on using Microsoft Expression Web, but this book has all you need. Understanding website design, navigating through a website, categories of website, web authoring softwares, website designing principles, creating a web page in HTML, understanding Microsoft Expression Web, what is Microsoft Expression Web, installing Expression Web, you do the installation after we start designing from scratch. Then there are also a number of practical examples. So for example, when you look at installing Expression Web here, we are looking at installing Expression Web. You can download Expression Web from this link, and more to that, here we are showing you how to start installation after getting the software. Install step by step, continue. The book is a guide. It installs until when it says finish. So from there we start designing from scratch a website. From planning, example 1 is here. We plan for it, and once we have finished planning for it, we launch the application, we do the settings. The book is step by step until when you reach on printing your website. So everything is guided well, step by step. So you can order for a copy. Both hard copies and soft copies are available. So the book is there, well guided, with many practical examples. So we are going to create a form. Here are the guidelines on how we create the form. So to begin with, we are going to insert a table. So I go to table, insert table. I put one row and one column. Table should be centered. I'm going to give it about maybe 60%. That is paper balancing. I can put this to 4. Maybe I put the border size to about 4. Color of my table can be red, or the background color can be this. So I've maintained all my colors. I click OK. So this is where we are going to put our form. You now drag and drop this form from form controls. If you don't have this form control, go to insert, HTML, more HTML tags. The form control will appear. So drag and drop the form control here. You drop it here like that, then you will have this. So I can say I can put, for example, a small title and say online form for our website. I press enter. So this one I can meanwhile center it. I bold. I can increase even font size to about 24. Then here I can even put a horizontal line. I insert HTML horizontal line, something like that. Then here we can start, say your name, I drag and drop text input, can put it there, can even try to expand it. Then next, your email. I also put a text input, that is a text box where someone can fill an email. Next, I can say gender, and for gender we can have male, that is an input radio. So I put this, I put male. I drag another input radio, I can put female. Next, we can say which hardware category which hardware category do you need. So in here below, I can put what we call a drop down box where people can choose from the list. So I can try to expand it. I double click it and put choices. The first one is no. Modify it. I can say paints and finishes. Paints and finishes. I click OK. Add. I can say building materials. I click OK. I can add maybe plumbing equipment. I click OK. I can add another one like power tools. I click OK. Then OK finally. So this one will allow someone to select from the list. More to that, we can say most needed items. So here we can have a checkbox where people can select from. So input checkbox, I can have one and say maybe I need bricks. I can have another input checkbox, maybe I need tiles. Can have another input checkbox, maybe I need paint. I can have another input checkbox and maybe I say I need sand. Another checkbox, maybe I need iron sheets. Yes. More to that, we can tell the person send us a quotation. Send us your quotation. And here we are going to have an input file. So that one is able to browse and send us a file. Input file, we put it here. Then next, we can say any message or comment for us. Any message or comment for us. Then here we shall provide with space for someone to write. That's a text area. It is bigger than the text box. So you can double click on it and choose maybe like 4 lines and click OK. It expands a bit. Then here I can put another horizontal line. Insert HTML horizontal line. Then in front of it I press enter. So here I want us to put the send and submit buttons. So here we can have input reset like this. I double click on it. I change this from maybe reset to clear form. I click OK. I can click in front. I press space. I bring another input submit. I put it here. Double click. I can say send form. Then I click OK. So this I can click on it and maybe I change its color. Maybe I want to make it such kind of color. I apply. This one can also give it a certain color. I apply. Something like this. So this is my form. It has been well designed. And now we are almost done with our number. So I save changes. Now after saving changes, you can even close your expression web. Then you go to your folder, Kakuru Benard, item 1. So you'll find images and these HTML files. For example, if I open home, it loads in a browser. You can see so far, this is my header, this is my theme or slogan, then table of navigation links, my marquee, my horizontal line, text and image, then my footer. So if I want to go to About Us, I click here, it takes me to About Us. Here you are able to see all about us. Showroom, it's like a gallery. It shows a number of images in your showroom. Contact us. You can contact us on these numbers, send us an email, or you can fill this form. Your name, you type gender, then choose from a list, most needed items. You can browse, write any message, clear, send for. So for now, that is a number that we have completed. So when you look at these guides, they guide you on how best you can create a form, and then from there, how do we edit pages if you have finished and you realize the mistake. For example, on Showroom, I right click, I go to open with and choose Expression Web. The page will open in Expression Web, and from there I will be able to do some editing. Visit us at our showroom in Mubende. So if I want this, I can put it in a new page, I mean a new line, I save changes. So when you look at the edited page now, this one goes in a new line. So that is how you can edit your pages. Then to print your pages, you press Ctrl P on the keyboard, and then from there, this page is in portrait. So you have to first choose your printer. After that, put your page in landscape so that everything can fit on the page. After putting it to landscape, here there are more settings. You can click on more settings so that you choose background graphics, so that your page comes with the background images or the background color. For headers and footers, you can leave them out or you print them because it shows when you did your work and the name of that page. So that is it. Thank you for watching my videos. Please continue watching more videos on my YouTube channel and continue subscribing and sharing it to your friends. So when you go on YouTube, search for Kakuru Benard, and the YouTube website will open. So browse through a number of video lessons that will help you achieve more in ICT. So whenever I talk about video description, please visit the video descriptions and get the support files, get other relevant information in the video description. So for example, when you look at this video that is going to play, you will realize that the video description is always below the title. So this video has started playing. Now this is the title of the video. Then at this point, it says more. So always click on more to see the relevant materials that have been provided to you. The links on how to access some support files, the links on how to access some softwares. Please subscribe to this YouTube channel, share it to your friends, and those who need the book, it is available for your grab. It has all the steps on how to print your web pages and all that, and more examples. So practice example 2 is here. The videos are there. So grab a copy of this book. At the end, it has the glossary, which shows the key terminologies used in the book. What is a blog? What is a homepage? What is HTML? And all that you need as you are doing your search. So thank you very much. God bless.